Good morning, everybody. I hope everybody is ready for some football. We are going to get ready for some Titans and Falcons, or should I say Oilers and Falcons. As the Tennessee Titans are in their throwbacks, are in their throwback uniforms. I hate I'm not up there for the game, but I'm going to be sharing this show out, and we're going to be getting ready to get started in just a few minutes. So I'm going to go ahead and share the show out, let some of you get in here, and we are going to get ready to get this thing going. So come on in. Let's get ready for some football. Have a little music, and we'll be getting ready for kickoff in just a few minutes.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing that makes me happy. Hold my beer for a minute, I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip and I don't plan to visit. I'm gonna stay there till I feel like I'm winning, and this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? Let's go! Hey! Yeah, this is my life, my strife, my right to fight, to die on. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at. I guess I look here, look there, over where am I scared, where am I at? I gotta make it in this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? And do you believe you can do anything? But what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be? I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I feel like I'm losing my mind. Is everybody in the world blind? Please, Lord, give me a sign, a sign. I wanna be the greatest. Everybody on the fake shit. I look around and feel like everybody is the fakest. I make this every day and I'm impatient, hoping one day I blow up from the basement. Statement, the top is so vacant. I don't hear shit that I think is amazing. Waiting for my day when I'm playing sold out shows for 1,000 faces. Hey, give me that crown, get in my way and to be put down. It ain't your place, all this my town. If I want that shit, then I'll get it right now. I'm losing it, the noose it fits. I'm losing shit, a stupid myth. You choose to live or choose to dip. You choose to fight or lose your grip and lose a gift.
All right, y'all, what's going on? We are back, and we are finna get ready to go. Finna get ready to get this kickoff started. Just as you can see on your screen, you got the Titans, or should I say the Oilers, the Tennessee Titans / Houston Oilers going up against the Atlanta Falcons at Nissan Stadium, dripped in um Titan baby blue, and we're gonna go ahead and get started. Hope everybody's doing well. I am Chris, aka Blue Enforcer. We are gonna have a really, really good time talking this game the whole time, and hopefully we'll be talking about a Tennessee Titans victory. Definitely go ahead, make sure y'all share the show out to everybody. Make sure y'all let everybody know I'm actually going to be doing the same thing right now too. In the groups. Um, just saw I just saw the uniforms and man, they look sweet. I don't have my throwback on, but actually I do have a throwback that I'm gonna show off for everybody. I may do that during halftime or in the second half. Kind of got it as a gift. Kind of got it as a gift from one of my coworkers, and I'm definitely gonna show it off during the show, which I'm actually very, very thankful for and everything. But we are gonna definitely have a good time. But again, make sure y'all share this show out. Make sure y'all share it out on Facebook, Instagram, and Instagram, and Twitter. And y'all go ahead and let everybody know where they can come and be able to enjoy this game. So we're definitely going to see if these Tennessee Titans can get it together and get back on their winning ways, or are their woes going to continue? There's been a lot of speculation about trades, and of course they're showing Warren Moon and Brett Kerr, famous Oiler quarterback Warren Moon, and then of course one of the probably the best punter in team history, no offense to Craig Hendrick, in Brett Kern. Feel the Kern as the game gets ready to get started. And so again, y'all make sure y'all follow the show. AZ Big says, "What's up?" Do9 says, "Truth." Derek said, "Nah, our new name is the Tennessee Eagles." Do9 said, "Uniforms are hard. I like them. I do like them." Lou Man third, and he said, "Tighten up because that's all we know how to do." And you know what? That's it. Because as I told a lot of you, before, after the Ravens game, I just said, you know what? I could go into this game with an open mind. I could go into this game not I'm just putting my pillow behind me to give me cushion on my back, but I could go into this game with an open mind. With everything that's happened with this team on the slump that it's on, and unfortunately Kevin Byard got traded. And so, now, there's a different feel. And I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to be watching games with an open mind. I'll be happy if they do well. And if they don't, we're going to definitely see. So, Derek says, hearing trade talks getting cold, you think teams are waiting on us to waiting us out for the price to drop? That's definitely possible. I think a lot is riding on what happens in this game. What's up, 57KP, Stevie BOE? Make sure y'all share this show out to everybody. This game is about to get ready to kick off. Again, we got Titans, or should I say Oilers, Falcons, and it looks like the Oilers are going to get the ball first to start this game. And so we are live from the Truth Studios, and we are going to get ready to get this kickoff on. And this game is underway. And it'll be a touchback. Tajay Spears lets it go. And so now Here we go. Will Levis is the starting quarterback for the Tennessee Titans going forward. I'm hoping that Mike Vrabel does not deploy this whole two quarterback system. Just let Levis play. I think this gives some excitement. So let's see what happens here with Will Levis. 1st and 10 at the 25. Give to Derrick Henry, and Henry pushes forward for about 2 yards. There. And let's see. Chris says, get your mayo ready, because I know he's been like the real 8, which I think if things go well, he's going to go to 7. So again, my keys to the game, 2nd and 7. I said set up Levis for success and lean on the King and D-Hop. 2nd and 7. Give to Henry again. Henry spins out of the way, out of the tackle, and might have picked himself up a 1st down. We're definitely going to see about that. But you're definitely going to have to give it to the King. And, man, those uniforms look good. They look so nice. Again, also make sure you download me on Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, and Google Podcasts. Make sure y'all everybody give a like to the show. And if you haven't subscribe to the channel and ring that bell. 3rd and 1. I would give to Henry again. And they go with Levis on the sneak, and he easily gets the 1st down. Okay. But I'm waiting to see. And now, oh, dang. Mike Vrabel being stupid. Here we go. Mike Vrabel already screwing it up. He's going with this 2 quarterback set, which I think is ridiculous. My God. No, Vrabel. Vrabel needs to be fired for this. Because I'm like, there's no reason for this. See, there it is. He fumbles the ball. And now Atlanta gets it. Mike Vrabel, you stupid idiot. And see, what somebody said earlier in the week, I mean, Will Levis was doing just fine. And then, the snap is too high, and that's Falcon ball. And that is the dumbest thing. I'm like, this is stupid. Mike Vrabel should be fired for this. Mike Vrabel should be fired for that. Because there was no reason. There was absolutely no reason to do that at all. And Malik just continues to struggle. Aaron Brewer, and that's what somebody said earlier this week. You got to have some type of continuity. You got to have some type of continuity. If you bring in different quarterbacks, you tend to you take away the timing that an offensive lineman can have with a quarterback, and that already messed things up, and you turn the ball over right there with a high snap by Aaron Brewer. Just stupid. That is Mike Vrabel's fault. And I'm with DO9. If somebody says Mike Vrabel doesn't need to be fired, you smoking some. I agree. Oh, DO9 says, I thought he was joking with 2 quarterbacks. Derek says, was the fumble on... Okay, making sure y'all can still hear me. Said, was the fumble on Malik or on Aaron Brewer? No, that's on Vrabel, because even if it is on Aaron Brewer, it shouldn't have even been that situation. It shouldn't have even been that situation. They should have even had that situation. It should have still been Levis the whole time. That's what it should have been. And instead, so there was a penalty on Atlanta. So that was a 5-yard penalty. And no, Here's the thing. Yes, it was a bad snap by Aaron Brewer, but it should have never been Malik Willis in there in the first place. And now, of course, Falcons give to Bijan Robinson to the left. And Bijan Robinson could be a nice player. And again, you do not give field position like that. Again, Mike Vrabel should be fired for that. I'm already sick of Vrabel as it is. And I'm with you. He doesn't believe in any of the quarterbacks because that's pathetic. Twitter should blast him for that. Ritter steps back. Ritter finds a hole, gets through, tackle by Gibbons, and that sets up a third down. And now you pretty much, given no mistakes by Ritter, you've automatically given the Falcons 3 points. But I told y'all, I picked the Falcons to win. I picked the Falcons to win, and I think they're going to win because Vrabel is going to cost his team. And he's doing that on purpose. They're going to throw it down. Pass caught by Drake London, who was an improving receiver, very impressive, picking up the first down. And again, the Falcons' offense shouldn't even be on the field right now. Eric Garrett is getting some play. Oh, that was just outside the reach. Oh, wow. If Ritter hesitated even for a moment, yeah, Pete Alshire probably would have been there possibly for a pick. They got Eric Garrett playing in the nickel. Oh, that fire is out. And they got 3 running backs. You got Algier, and then you also got Bijan Robinson. You also got Cornell Patterson, too. Fix that. Never had this problem last week. Okay. Okay. Just making sure I'm back. Okay, yeah, we okay now. We okay now. I had a quick hiccup. It's funny I didn't have these problems all week until the game, so maybe I'm talking a little loud and just making it out. But we're back in. So yeah, that's what I've been doing the whole time. Plug and unplug and replug. That's what I've been doing. But they try to pass out of the backfield, didn't work. Ritter gets sacked. Sacked on the play as Big Jeff Simmons finally in the sack party. And the defense may have given them just 3. That might be a combined sack there. Landry and Simmons there. And now Young Ho Koo is on for the field goal. But my God, it's just the fact that Vrabel basically handed the Falcons 3 points. That one is on Mike Vrabel. That was Mike Vrabel's fault. Being stupid. Giving 3 points to the Falcons. Basically trying to, and we have a new score. Falcons 3, Oilers nothing. And Jared said it. Jared said it and some others. Jared said he was like, Mike Vrabel is gonna probably play 2 quarterbacks like an idiot, trying to prove that Ian Rappaport was wrong. And that I never said that Will Levis was gonna start. I never said he was gonna play the whole game. That we were gonna play 2 quarterbacks, and Mike Vrabel being an absolute dumbass, cost his team 3 points. So, yes, that was a bad snap. That was a bad snap by Aaron Brewer, way too high, but it shouldn't have even been that situation. So that one is Mike Vrabel's fault. Plain and simple. But Titans down. But Titans down 3-0 at the moment. But you know, we still got a lot of game to play. And again, like I told y'all, I'm watching this game with an open mind. I am not I'm gonna be fine one way or the other. You know, if we win, I'll be okay. If we lose, I'll be okay. Because, you know, I'm expecting Mike Vrabel is gonna find a way to screw this up. I have this feeling that Mike Vrabel is gonna screw this up. And, you know, he's already starting off the screw ups. But I said, Dion says, keep Levis in. I agree. Derek says, Vrabel going to be so snippy in postgame when we ask him about the quarterback swap. Yeah, he go get defensive and act like, well, it was a good idea at the time. I mean, let him suck the whole game so he can learn from series to series. Exactly. I absolutely agree with that. Vrabel's playing both quarterbacks out of spite. Exactly. Exactly. That is exactly what he's doing. Vrabel did that to be petty. And Vrabel is very petty. He did that out of spite. He coaches out of spite for years, but we turn a blind eye. We got to start holding Vrabel accountable. He's not untouchable. Phillip, you are 100% right. And I'm with you. Shoot the shit says, I feel the city of Houston should hold the Oiler name. No. The Oiler name belongs to the Tennessee Titans. The history belongs to the Tennessee Titans. And it's going to stay that way. So now Levis is back in. If Vrabel has learned from his mistake, which problem is sometimes he hasn't learned, you keep Levis in the game. I'm trying to share the show out right now. But man, that was stupid because you just gave the Falcons 3 point. And then there was a shovel pass inside to Tajay Spears from Will Levis. Pick it up about maybe 5 or 6 yards there, set up a nice third down. And so now we set up a third down, and of course, 3rd and 4. So he picked up 5 there. And now we're going to see Levis take his first real pass. His first real pass. Levis, pressure picks up, gets rid of the ball, tried to get it to Chig, but Chig could not get to the first down marker. And the Titans or should I say the Oilers, are forced to punt. And, you know, that actually wasn't bad protection, but Chig was right at the first down marker, but could not get it. And, yeah, we do have Nicholas Petit-Frere starting, and so far, maybe not so bad. And they did a fake, and they faked it, and I think it worked. But that is a ballsy call right there because, I mean, they're playing like the season is on the line, and it is. They faked it, gives it to Amani Hooker, only needed a yard. You only needed a yard, and you got it. That was a gutsy call. And they go back to Will Levis, which that's what they should do. First down, I mean, gutsy call. Play action, Levis, and he gets rid of it instead of holding it. Oh! Wow, he had it deep to Treylon Burks, and it looked like that would have been good. I think if Will maybe lets it go just a smidge sooner, I think you have a big play there, but that was good anticipation. And then Grant just comes in and knocks it away at the very last second. But I like the anticipation there. I like the anticipation there by Will Levis letting it go. I think if that's Tannehill or Malik, they would have held on to it and would have took the sack. And now Levis gives to Tajay Spears. But I agree, that was a pretty good throw. It just didn't work because Richie Grant made a good defensive play. We got our troll in here, XD Gamer. And so we got third down, 3rd and 8 now. Pressure coming. Levis gets it away. Gets it to Kyle Phillips, but it is not going to be enough for the first down. Yeah, this time it looked like you could go for it again, but I think they're going to actually punt the football away this time. Yeah, I think Atlanta will be ready for it this time. And so Stonehouse away. And if Mike Vrabel is smart, the next series, do not bring Malik back in the game. And so right now, I don't think Levis is looking too bad, Derek. He didn't look too bad. Hasn't made hasn't made any bad throws so far. Like the pass to Treylon, I thought was good. It showed off his arm. I mean, it was good that they took a deep shot, which is something that I could tell they've been afraid to do. But definitely took a deep shot, and it definitely could have did something with it, but it was actually not bad. But I'm with DO9. Vrabel is holding them back. Vrabel is holding them back. And this is the problem that I have. I just think Vrabel was doing it out of spite. And that's not how you need to do this. I mean, and I mean that it's Vrabel. It's Vrabel. It's Vrabel. Vrabel is at fault for all of this. And the fact that the Titans are down 3-0, all those points was thanks to Mike Vrabel. And I'm gonna keep saying it. But what the Titans need to do, as we're on commercial right now, and I said by 4 points to victory, number one, set Will Levis up for success. Trying that with Malik doesn't put Will Levis up for success. That puts him up for failure. Number two, you lean on the King and D-Hop. Lean on those guys. Number three, you try to make Ritter uncomfortable. And there was a couple of times some pressure was there, and we did get to Ritter for a sack, which is pretty good. And then show some fight. That's going to be the main thing that the Titans have to do. Show some fight. Because your season really is on the line. But again, I agree. I think if Levis let go of that ball a little sooner, I saw that on Twitter, you might have had something. But I love the throwbacks. I do. And they go to the right to Bijan Robinson, who can also catch out of the backfield as well, picking up about maybe 6 or 7 yards there, and sets up a second down. Well, 6 yards, so sets up a 2nd and 4. And of course, we got some former Titans in there. Jonnu Smith, Michael Pruitt is in there as well. Second down, and you got Ritter under pressure, and he's sacked again. Sack! Big Jeff. And Ritter does not get rid of the ball, and Big Jeff just eats. 3rd and long now. Ritter tries to get rid of it, has a man downfield, trying to get it to Kyle Pitts downfield, but it's incomplete, and the Falcons will now punt the ball. So defensively, the Tennessee Titans are doing their job. But again, but Will Levis not looking bad to begin the game. And now he'll get another shot. Hopefully they don't go to Willis. So Eric Garror is back returning punts, and he has room. And got close to midfield. So a pretty decent return there by Eric Garror. But there is a flag on the play. Excuse me. And so they call holding on Monty Rice on the return. But the Titans will get the ball back. And the King is going to get back on the field. Question is this the last time we see King Henry in two-tone blue? Now, rumors have come out saying that the Titans do not intend to trade Derrick Henry or DeAndre Hopkins unless there's an exceptional deal. Now, the only problem is we've all heard this before. We've all heard this. We don't intend to trade somebody crap before. And then they ended up trading A.J. Brown. So I'm trying to see some people going crazy on Vrabel, with that. So I just want somebody to blast Vrabel, and I see some doing that. Um, but again, and they're already saying like they're asking for the questions. And a lot of people say like on Twitter, Tyler Rowland, aka Tic Tac Titans, he said this is on Vrabel, unbelievable. Somebody else said you're quite literally can't be stupider and more idiotic than Vrabel, and I am agreeing with that. People said quit the cute crap with Malik. This team is so poorly coached. And again, that's why I put it on Vrabel. I just think, everybody want to keep saying Vrabel's a good coach. Vrabel's a good coach and all this. Vrabel is the one that's holding this team back. So I'm saying, and now they're still sticking with Levis, which maybe Vrabel has learned something, but that was stupid. Better not lose this game. Pitch to Henry. Henry gets around, picks up maybe about 7 on that. Yeah, anything can happen, and they're showing Rand Carthon on camera, but Amy has got to let Rand cook. Let Rand do his thing. And if he wants his coach, let him. Fans were mad at the AJ Winter comment, but Vrabel coaching decisions out of spite, like keep it down to what AJ is talking about. I agree. And Derrick Henry getting close to a first down, maybe about a half a yard short. But no, I'm not mad about the AJ Brown comment because you know what? He's absolutely right. And the Titans were dumb to trade him. John Robinson. Now, that one was John Robinson's fault because AJ is killing it right now, and he should have still been here. 3rd and 1 now with Levis under center. Play action, just dips it out to Henry, got it to him, picks up the first down. And nothing cute about that. You keep it simple. And that's what you have to do. Vrabel makes us hate Malik Moore for no reason. And I think it's just the fact that that Vrabel is not putting his team in the best position to succeed. And so now we're past midfield, Levis under center. Play fake to Spears. He's going to go deep. Might have Hopkins. He's got him! Touchdown Titans! DeAndre Hopkins making sure there's not a flag on the play, but he goes deep to D-Hop. And that is Will Levis's first touchdown as a Tennessee Titan. And my goodness, first touchdown for DeAndre Hopkins. And well, I think we're going to be sticking with Levis going forward. Now, there was some hand fighting on both sides. Terrell trying to say maybe offensive pass interference, but he was doing stuff too. And Will Levis, touchdown Titans. My goodness. Nice. The kick is up and the kick is good. My goodness. And DeAndre Hopkins finally getting into the end zone for the first time this season, and it's off of Will Levis. Nice. And they had Hopkins one-on-one with Terrell, arguably their best corner. And that's what they got to do. Just let Will Levis do his thing. He just lets it rip, and it works. I'm liking it. I have to admit, so far, Will Levis has looked pretty good. And we needed a shot in the arm. And right now, Will Levis might just be it. But what a throw! Will Levis and then DeAndre Hopkins able to adjust, and Hopkins being the great player that he is catching. I think Hopkins is going to say, I'll stick with the kid. I think Levis like, I'm going to stick with the kid. But Levis touchdown. Crazy Jamont says Levis ain't no joke. Let him cook. Why do we have Tannehill in? And right now, I'm saying this: keep going. If Will Levis keeps showing like this, you know what? No matter what, you keep Levis in, and you had Hopkins 1-on-1, and Hopkins just stride to stride. Now they were discussing it, saying that they were discussing it trying at G's territory. I guess the officiating expert was trying to say, well, that could have been offensive pass interference on DeAndre Hopkins, but there was a little bit of hand fighting on both sides of that. So as long as it's if it's on both sides, then I'm actually okay. I hate the fact that Roger McCreary is out, which is why Eric Guerra is probably getting some play, which I like. Josh Wiley is out. He didn't get past concussion protocol. And Cordell Patterson, a dangerous return man, tried to get outside and might have gotten maybe to the 20, maybe to around the 20-yard line. And so the Falcons will go back. But, yeah, I see Jalen Duncan, Rashard Weaver inactive for this game. Colton Dow, Caleb Murphy, Josh Wiley, Roger McCreary, Ryan Tannehill. So you got Arden Key, you got Danico Autry. They're going to run, looks like a lot of four-man front maybe. Also, Ritter rolls out, gets it to Drake London. London stays on his feet and inbounds, picks up the first down. Drake London is a pretty nice receiver. I will give it that. And Malik definitely is a project. He didn't play in a pro style offense. Will Levis has. And that's why Will Levis just looks so much better. They give to Algier off of that. He might have picked up one, and they're saying there might be a fumble on the play. I would like to see a replay of that. EJ Too Strong says, I need them birds to win. I would take a look at that. And they're not going to take a look at it. I would like to have seen it, but, of course, Desmond Ritter on play action drops back and rolls to Pruitt. Let's see. Yeah, knee might have been down. So, yeah, it might have been a good idea not to challenge that. It might have been a good idea not to challenge that. But 3rd and 6, because it didn't look like the knee was down. 3rd and 6, Ritter gets rid of it to Drake London, but London's going to be short. But Drake London's going to be short of the sticks. And Arthur Smith may go for it here. Arthur Smith, he is very familiar with this Tennessee Titan team and organization. He was an assistant coach here for 10 years. And, nobody deserved a coaching job more than Arthur Smith. He deserved the opportunity. I got nothing but love and respect for Arthur Smith. And now they're going to let the clock run out, and, of course, they're going to think about it. And so we are at the end of one as Will Levis throws his first career touchdown. We had the first career touchdown for Will Levis, first catching touchdown for DeAndre Hopkins as a Titan. Ross Biggie, welcome to the channel. Says LFG and EJ. Even though you want the Falcons to win, as did I. Definitely go ahead and make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. I definitely do stuff not just about the Titans as well. I mean, mainly it is about the Tennessee Titans, but it is also, I am doing some stuff on the NFL as well. So I welcome all fans. Definitely come on in. Make sure y'all subscribe to the channel. And we are going to get the graphic fixed up for the second quarter, as it is Titans 7, Falcons 3. And we're going to get this thing fixed. So, everybody, let me know what y'all are feeling so far for this game. But I have to admit, Will Levison's looking pretty good right now. He's looking pretty good right now. I can't lie. He is looking good. But I want y'all to give me your thoughts. What do y'all think of Will Levis so far? I think he's getting rid of the ball with anticipation. He's not going to take an unnecessary sack. And a decent quarterback can show the flaws, can hide the flaws of an offensive line. Narv Dude says, great play-by-play. Thanks for hosting. Hey, I appreciate y'all. As long as my microphone doesn't go out on me, we'll definitely keep this thing going. And, if it does, I'll just, unplug, replug, and we'll keep going. So, Narv Dude, I appreciate the super chat. Thank y'all so much. And super chats are definitely appreciated. I'm just glad I am able to do this and do this with everybody, and definitely have some fun. I am definitely trying to continue to share this out, and after thinking about it, the Titans have the Falcons have decided to punt it away. So the punt's away. Fair catch called by Eric Guerra, and it is caught. And so the Titans will be back on the field with Will Levis under center. And he has a strong arm, but he also got some good touch on it. It doesn't look like he was just trying to fling it. Nathan Shuley says, Kentucky fan here. Amazing to see Levis get a shot and take advantage of it. I definitely agree. And Nathan, welcome to the channel. I think this is the first time I'm interacting with you. Hopefully you will stay with us for the whole game. Give it to Henry, and he picks up a couple of yards there. Probably set up a 2nd and 8, maybe a 2nd and 7. Ooh, picked off for the for the Rams. And I didn't even check my fantasy team. And there's an injured Falcon on the play. As one of their top tacklers. But it does seem that Will Levis has some type of command. I'm trying to see if I'm going to start Tremaine Edmonds or Roquan Smith in my fantasy team. I got to make sure I get it good. I got Aaron Donald already got me 22 points. I forgot I had Aaron Donald. On my fantasy team. I'm like, I'm with it. So This has been pretty good, but Nathan, hopefully you stick around. Phillips says Levis looks good so far. Levis gives the offense some swag and confidence. I agree. Dion says if Levis can continue, no way we go back to Tannehill. And I absolutely agree with that. I think if Levis continues to look good, I think they should stick with him. I think they should definitely stick with Will Levis. I absolutely agree with that. There will be no reason. So 7-3 Titans getting the ball, got the ball back, and we're definitely gonna be seeing what this continue. But I definitely like the way this game has started out with Will Levis, and some things are getting there. It should be probably 7-0 instead. Again, Vrabel being stupid, putting in Malik Willis, but I don't think he's going back to him. I don't think he's going back to Malik Willis at any point of this game. So, I mean, think of it as you will, but we know Vrabel will be an idiot and make a mistake. And now 2nd and 8 with Levis in there. And fake to Henry. Levis gets out of pocket, gets it to Chig, and Chig gets to the first down marker and a little bit more. And Levis and again, you see there where he fakes it to Henry. He rolls out, moves the pocket, gets it to Chig. And right now, Will Levis, even though probably because there's not a lot of film on him, I mean, he looks very poised. He looks very poised so far. And right now, clock is running down. I think there was a little confusion between him and Henry, and he gets sacked right there. It was going to go play action, but I think there was a little confusion between him and Henry right there. And there was a switch at the very end, right when Levis started to run. Petit Ferrer was trying to switch and go on Bud Dupree, but couldn't, and it ended up being a sack for Bud Dupree. So, that one was probably some miscommunication as far as the play goes there. I honestly thought there was going to be a false start. And then, of course, there was a pass given to Tajay Spears, and then it fumbled out, but they call it an incomplete pass. Let's see. Derek says Malik needs another full year of development. Can at least admit it now, but yeah, he ain't ready. And then Nathan comes and said Will was great his first season with Kentucky. Second season was banged up with a bad O-line and weapons. I don't see why he couldn't be at least average or better. And right now, he's actually doing pretty good. Quick pass to Kyle Phillips. Phillips trying to get to the first down marker. Gets forward to about the 35. Need to maybe get to the 36. And if that sack doesn't happen, you probably have a first down. And they were showing DeAndre Hopkins and A.J. Terrell, who's a good corner for the Falcons, kind of battling there. And they're definitely battling. And I think Stonehouse is going to punt this one away and get to the way. And it is a pretty good punt. And he catches it back inside the 5. And he's going to get stuffed. He probably should have let that go. Big mistake by the Falcons and a booming punt by Ryan Stonehouse. Big punt there by Stonehouse. And now they're stuck inside the 10. I'm trying to see if I can get a hit there. Yes. 64-yard punt there by Ryan Stonehouse, flipping the field. And that is what Stonehouse can be, a big-time weapon. 7-3 Titans, or 7-3 Oilers, I should say, leading. And we're going to take a quick breather for just 1 second. And we're going to be right back in just a moment with the Falcons on the ball.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave. 6 feet deep under, but my body won't decay. Cause my messages are timeless, so they'll put them on display. Oh yeah, I rap with a certainty, I have a sense of urgency. A message for eternity, for everyone internally. I had some people burning me, but now they fucking learn to see I ain't the one to fuck with. Now they looking nervously, and I don't really care what you think of me respectfully. You can kick rocks if you think you're fucking better, see. I will outwork you, turn you to an enemy. Hurt you so bad that you're gonna need some therapy. I got the motherfucking recipe. I've been cooking up hits, I'ma leave a legacy. You'll be looking small when you're standing right next to me. I'm 5'10", bitch, but I'm 10 feet next to me. I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yeah, I'ma do it my way. Coming out with a statement. You really changed, man. All your music and arrangement. You don't know shit. Shut your mouth. You can save it. I'm the same.
All right, y'all. I am back off of the commercial, and the Falcons are backed up deep. And right now, the Titans are definitely controlling this game, and they are inside of the 10-yard line. Give to Bijan Robinson, tries to get outside, and he is pushed to the ground, and Big Jeff is having himself a game. And right now, the Tennessee Titans are controlling this game on both sides of the ball. 2nd and 8. Ritter back to pass, and it is batted down. And that is batted down by Big Jeff. And that sets up a 3rd and long. And so now we got 3rd and 8 now. Crowd getting loud. And it was going for Bijan Robinson, but it looked like he wasn't even looking for the football. And now the Falcons will punt from their own end zone. And that is all because of Ryan Stonehouse. Big time punt. Bijan was not ready for the ball. And now the Falcons just got away. It almost might have gotten blocked. Eric Guerra trying to return it, but does not get away from a Falcon defender who makes the play. And I think old stubborn Vrabel might have learned his lesson. He ain't going He ain't doing this alternating crap. He's going to stick with Malik Willis. I mean, with Will Levis, excuse me. And so that's what we're going to do. That's what it looks like it's going to happen. They're going to stick with Will Levis. And I think it's the right decision. And so the Tennessee Titans, I think I think that touchdown pass by Will Levis has really given them some juice. And I really do. I think that touchdown pass has really fired up this team in a major way. And I definitely like it. Big Jeff with a sack, Harold Landry with a sack, uh, D Hop with his first Titan touchdown. Um, his first touchdown. So I'm just liking the juice that this team has now. And I'm just it's got to continue. So that's what has to happen here is that the Tennessee Titans just got to keep things going. Continue to put Will Levis in position to be successful. Don't put him in a position to fail, and it's gonna work. So, we're definitely gonna see how this keeps going. But Will Levis, he's still got some growing pains in certain instances as well. But we're definitely gonna find out. Um, we're definitely gonna see where this team goes from here. But defensively, they're bringing it. If Levis wins, do we start Tannehill if healthy? I would say you stay with Levis, and I'm with some of the broadcasters. They're like, if Levis is playing well, give to Henry. Maybe picks up about 7 on the toss. Yeah, and I agree. If Levis is continuing to play well, you stick with him. You keep with him. Oh, I like that. I like that they were commenting saying, first touchdown and everything. A lot of people were smiling. They said one person that was not was Will Levis himself. He's got intensity, and I like it. Levis play action back to pass has a receiver tries to go to Hopkins again, and no flag. Crowd wants a flag. They're not gonna get one. Yeah, I can kind of understand the no call. It's just like the touchdown. There was AJ Terrell was doing a little hand fighting, but so was DeAndre Hopkins. So, if both guys are doing a little hand fighting, I agree there should be a no call. But Derek, I'm with you. If Will Levis continue to play well, one, you don't bring Malik Willis back in. Two, you don't go back to Tannehill. You stick with the kid. Will Levis just throws it up again, and he gets it to Traylon Burks, and do they call that a catch? And they say no catch. I mean, Will Levis has some touch on his passes. And one. Yeah, that's not a catch. You got one. Yeah. Burks, if he could have just stayed in bounds, that was a nice catch. But if he just could have stayed in bounds, but that's something that Will Levis, if he continues to get timing down with Burks and Hopkins, I think this is gonna be big. And then another 54 yarder behind that. So right now, I say you stick with the kid for as long as possible. Even if there are some losses, I think you stick with Will Levis. I think you stick with Will Levis the rest of the way. You do not go back to Malik. You do not go back to Tannehill unless there's an injury. I think Levis, that was some nice touch, maybe a little too much touch on that, which is why I think that sailed out of bounds a bit. But I think that's a play you could come back to later. But Will Levis has such a cannon of an arm, he could just throw it up and it travels a lot of yards. So right now, 7-3 Oilers. I keep wanting to say Titans, but I'm going with the Oilers here. 7-3 Oilers as the as the Falcons will get ready to get the ball back. And so and now Falcons back on the ball. Falcons back on the ball, down 7-3 again inside of the 10. They give to Algier and nearly gets close to the first down, gets out past the 15. And now second down. Heading down Ritter. Gives to Algier, and he gets crushed by Arden Key and Aziz Al-Shire in the backfield. Third down, Ritter gets it complete and got it to Kyle Pitts. Eric Garrow on the tackle. And they're kind of going a bit of no huddle here. Definitely going a bit of no huddle with Ritter, trying to pick up the tempo. And then he completes it again to Kyle Pitts. And like they were saying, Kyle Pitts could be a matchup nightmare. He could definitely be a matchup nightmare. Ritter gets it away, gets it complete to Drake London. And with 8:43 to go, the Falcons are trying to pick up the pace a little bit. And then, of course, Ritter Back to pass. Ball's out. Ball's out. And the Titans have recovered. And the Titans have the ball. Fumble by Desmond Ridder. And that's one thing about Ridder's game is fumble, is turnovers. Ridder dropping back. Who was that? I believe that was Big Jeff getting his hands on it. And that is Big Jeff with the strip sack. And Al-Shaair gets on it. Big Jeff having himself a ball game, ladies and gentlemen. JS75 fumble Titans ball. Big Jeff. I mean, Big Jeff is playing some ball today. You know, whatever happened after in London, he's fired up. Will Levis back to pass, gives a screen to Henry. Henry has a little room, and he gets out close to the first down. But again, I mean, Will Levis looks like he knows what he's doing. And now, again, you have at least 3 points in your pocket. Phillimatic says, Big Jeff is him. He is. Give to Derrick Henry, trying to get that first down. Henry kind of trying to jump for it a little bit at the line of scrimmage. And got to see if they're going to give him a spot for the first down. I don't know if they'll give it to him. Yeah, I think, Derrick's a little short there, but it only sets up a third down. And look at Hopkins trying to get in there too. But 3rd and 1, they're planning for a sneak. I would dip into a, and wow, nice creative play there to Chig first down. It looked like the Falcons were ready for a quarterback sneak. Will Levis looked like he was gonna fake it, go play action, fake it to Spears, but then gives it to Chig. That might count as a pass too. But that is a nice creative play there to Chig. And oh no, Vrabel making a mistake again. Now he's putting Willis in the game. I'm like, my God, no. And now, of course, Willis keeps here. Maybe picks up about 3 yards, but I don't know. And, of course, Titan fans were booing. Bringing Malik in the game. And, others try to say keep it quiet for the offense, but the fans are saying you keep Levis in there. Now, I understand there's a package for Malik, but that's not the time to do it. And so Levis, 2nd and 6, back to pass, gets it to D-Hop, and D-Hop is in again. Touchdown Titans. And D-Hop already has as many touchdown catches as Tannehill has touchdown throws. Touchdown Titans to D-Hop. I think D-Hop is saying, I think I'm going to stay with Levis. Gets the catch. D-Hop spins and is in. D-Hop already 2 catches, 2 touchdowns. Will Levis already has as many touchdown passes in this game as Tannehill has this year. And the Titans 14-3 off of the turnover. And we may have ourselves a quarterback. Now, again, one thing about Will Levis, he will struggle, sometimes make some bad decisions. But right now, he's making a lot of good decisions right now. But we might have ourselves a quarterback. Now, again, we got to have some consistency because we saw this with Marcus Mariota. He had a good start in his first career start, and we see what happened with that. But Will Levis has a little moxie to him. I see that. But JS said touchdown. D-Hop, like I said, Vrabel making us hate Levis or Malik for no reason. Will Levis tied with Tannehill on touchdown passes for the season. Lou Man says, your boy finally doing something in force. So I guess he says, IHOP can stay. Yeah, I mean, if you throw the man the ball and get him in position where he can be successful, it'll work. And that's the problem. They were not putting their players in position to succeed. Dion said, we might have one. Not going to get too happy. I'm like, we might have something here. Malik ain't ready, which we know. Maybe Vrabel overplaying Malik because he drafted him. Bad coaching, plain and simple. I don't know why. Forget that whole package stuff. If Will Levis is doing well, you let Will Levis play. This two-system crap needs to stop. I really do. Lonely Will is Tanner Wills Jr. Tannehill, Nardu said Tannehill should never take another snap. And I agree. October of 2021 was the last time D-Hop had a 2-touchdown game, and he has one here. I think D-Hop. I think D-Hop's gonna want to stay, and I think the Titans are thinking we should keep D-Hop. And Folk kicked it short purposefully, and one of the Falcon players, he caught it, and I don't know if he was thinking it was going to go out of bounds or not, but you could have caught that. Zuri said, I psyched myself out from starting Dion Ritter on a design run. He's got room, and he's got a lot of room. And Atlanta needed something there. But, man. And a good block there by Jonnu on there. Wish we still had him. Yeah, Malik needs to watch and learn. But I think if this keeps going, Tannehill might be the backup. I think that's false start. The line moved, the football did not. I think that's false start on Atlanta. So right now, special teams for Atlanta has been bad in this game. On the punt, and I'm seeing this player's offside. His foot is over the line, and on Drake London, Christian Fulton almost had a pick there. And of course, a lot of people thinking Fulton could be traded, and maybe he still could be. But I gotta admit, nice play by Fulton there. Fulton needs a turnaround. But Eric Garrett getting a lot of snaps in the nickel with Bolden at safety. And Ritter is sacked by Dr. Gibby, by Big Jack Gibbons there, coming on the blitz. And I mean, right now, the Titans have some juke, but there's a flag on the play. I mean, Gibbons comes on the blitz completely unblocked. And so they were looking like they were going to call a flag, but they picked it up and said no flag. Other scores around the NFL, Miami up 14-7 after a touchdown by Tua. Jets up 7-3 on the Giants. Jags up 6-3 on Pittsburgh. Houston up 7-6 on Carolina. Dallas completely destroying, blowing out the Rams 33-3. Drake London across the middle. Got it, I believe, to Jonnu there on 3rd and 24. Nowhere near the first down marker. Also, Packers down 10-0 to Minnesota. New Orleans up on Indy 21-17. Philly getting beaten down by Washington 14-3. So, and so now the Falcons will punt again. Tanner Will's quarterback coach. I could see that. Guerra has a chance to return here. Maybe picks up a few yards, gets past the 20. D09 says, trade Tannehill, but Tannehill is hurt. Can't trade him. Yeah, because, I mean, he would have to pass a physical. And I don't think Tannehill will pass a physical with a high ankle sprain. And so now Titans back on the ball. Give to Derrick Henry, picking up some yards. Derrick Henry right now 8 for 34. Will Levis 10 of 14, 113 yards, 2 TDs right now. Quarterback rating of 134.8. Henry 9 carries, 39 yards. D-Hop 2 catches, 63 yards, 2 TDs. Will Levis gives back to Henry. Henry gets the first down. And right now, again, I mean, Will Levis, I gotta say, Drew Valley, welcome to the channel, says Oilers are much better than the Titans. I mean, I can't really disagree there. And so now we're at the 2-minute warning. Oilers up 14-3 right now. First time in a while we've had a double-digit lead. You can't have Tanny backing up Levis. That is unfair pressure. I say trade him to a quarterback needy team. Yeah, but the only problem is Tannehill's hurt. So you can't trade him. Dio9 says, I've been trying to trade Tannehill for years. I mean, like I said, I was done with Tannehill. I was done with Tannehill after um after the playoff game. I was done with Tannehill. So, I was done with him then. I'm done with him now. And I know there was some. I see somebody on Twitter put like you know, a tears emoji, a gif with somebody like shedding like a couple of tears but wiping them down, basically saying, you know, happy for the future, but I also could tell that Tannehill's time is up. And right now, I see it. I think Tannehill's time is up. So, but I am liking the way this is going. And I mean, right now it just seems Levis and I think Hopkins and Levis. I think Hopkins likes Levis. Hopkins might say, sign me longer. I want to stay. And then the fans boo Malik Willis, cheer Will Levis. And that's going to mess with Malik Willis's psyche. But again, that's Ryan Tannehill's fault. Now, I can also say, yeah, in a way, they could be making Hopkins look good for trades, but I don't think Hopkins going to want to go nowhere. Levis again. Oh, wide open. And Chig drops a wide open pass. And I think, Levis put a dime on him. And Chig is probably already running ahead. He has to catch in his hand. He's already turning and running. And Chig already in his mind thinking, I got room to run and everything. Man, that was a nice dime. Toss to Tajay Spears. Spears trying to get outside, maybe picks up about maybe 2 and sets up a third down. But I think as time goes on, Levis is going to get chemistry. And I could tell, I think these guys are going to like playing for Levis. He should have had a first down and then some. Atlanta calls a timeout here, and now you could be a play away from giving the ball back to Atlanta with time. Levis has injected energy into the team like taking a horny goat weed, taking a horny goat weed with a Red Bull. And now Chris Hubbard, they're tending to him right now. Oh, no. I just saw coming into the game, Andre Dillard. Dill Picklard is coming in the game. Oh, God. This guy might get Levis hurt. And now they're putting Andre Dillard back at left tackle and switched NPF to right tackle. Oh, no. This is not good. And now everybody's going to be on Dillard's side. I want to put Dylan Radins in. They're going to come after Levis now because they see Dillard's in the game. And they tried to get a quick screen to Chig, and it was going nowhere fast. Good play by Atlanta there. And Brewer doesn't get out there to block. And that was a good play by Atlanta there by Udoka. And now they get a stop, and they get the ball back with 1:44 to go. Narvdu says, I bet stubborn Vrabel will stay with Tannehill once he heals. It would not shock me if Vrabel shouldn't be that stupid. But Vrabel is that stubborn. Stonehouse punts it again, and another boomer inside of about the 12. Another good punt for Ryan Stonehouse. Wow. And, they're showing Desmond Ridder the issue he has, turnovers. And he's already turned over one today. Josh Reyes says, Brewer is straight dumpster juice. You can't be undersized and slow. I mean, I agree. Right now, if Levis stays the way he is, I would say our top target should either be a corner or a left tackle, because there's some talented left tackles in this draft. And Ridder gets stuffed again. Simmons and Danico Autry coming scot-free. Desmond Ridder looks a lot like Tannehill back there. And it looks like there's a twist. There it is. Autry started outside, comes inside, and just hammers Desmond Ridder. Big time sack there by Autry. And now the Titans are going to take a timeout. Maybe they could get the ball back with a little time. 1:23 to go. Titans up 14-3. Now the ball's back at the 2-yard line. Give to Bijan Robinson. Maybe picks up about 2 yards there. And the Titans should take another timeout here. And the Titans do take that second timeout. So 3rd and 18 now. And so hopefully the Titans will be able to, the Oilers will get the ball back and maybe even be able to get 3 out of this drive. Right now the Falcons 0 for 3 on 3rd down and long, and Bijan gets stuffed inside of the 5 at about the 3. Arden Key and a host of others on the stop. The Titans should take another timeout here. This is the Titan defense I was hoping to see. And so now, Titans are out of timeouts, but they'll get the ball back with maybe a little over a minute remaining. They could at least be in position to maybe get 3 more. My boy Zach Xavier Hill said defense looks good, looking good, and they do. I agree. They take the fair catch. Guerra standing at about midfield. He's going to try to give it a return. Trying to get back on his feet. Eric, I think he might have saw a little bit of daylight. He tripped, he fell down a bit, tried to get back up, but they're on the positive side of they're on the positive side. They're in plus territory. Mainly all you got to do is get in field goal range. And so now see if you can get a field goal out of this. Oh, it's a free play. But they call neutrals on infraction. Good job by Will Levis there on the hard. They call false start on Will Levis. I thought they were going to call offsides there. Mr. Mister says those Oilers are going undefeated. They might need to stick to wear these Oiler uniforms a lot. But now you're still back at the Falcon 48. But you got to get it inside of about the 35, maybe get about 13 yards, maybe get about 13 to 15 yards to get in the field goal range. Levis tried to throw it, felt the pressure, but got it away. Dionan says Levis has done great so far. I agree. O-line needs to hold up a little bit longer. Right now, Chris Hubbard down due to injury at the moment, and unfortunately, Andre Dillard is in at left tackle, which I don't like. And now picked up by Kyle Phillips. And now it's third down. The clock is ticking. Yeah, probably need about 5 to 6 yards to get in the range. He takes a deep shot. And with 35 seconds, they might just punt the football, and that would be smart. That might have been a bit of an aggressive play there, trying to go deep. Yeah, the Titans definitely missed an opportunity. And Chris Moore is like, I'll catch it for you. And he does. That was definitely a missed opportunity. That was either a bad play call or maybe a bad decision by Levis there to go deep where you could just take the check down or go short. But that is something a rookie quarterback is going to continue to learn. Levis trying to go for a good play, and I understand that, but he'll understand that was a mistake. You could have gotten 3 more, maybe go up 17-3, and the Falcons are just going to take it into the locker room. But the Oilers, the Tennessee Titans / Houston Oilers, off to a nice start, 14-3 going into the locker room. And of course, Chig, definitely with a drop could have probably had some more points there. But we'll definitely talk about this game. Everybody, take a few moments, go stretch your legs a little bit, take a breather for a second. I am too. And we'll be right back. Titans up 14-3. We'll talk about this game and get ready for the second half. All right, y'all. I am back. Taking a quick breather for just a bit, but Titans up 14-3 at the half, and it is definitely been an impressive first half for Will Levis, and he is definitely, really starting to feel himself in this offense. And it has to continue. I mean, were there some plays that he could get better? Absolutely. There's definitely some plays where he could definitely get better. But it comes in time. It comes in time, and but for the most part, very impressed. You have to be impressed with what Will Levis has done. And if you're not, something ain't right. But I am definitely impressed with what Will Levis has done, and that could definitely continue going into the second half and going into the rest of this season as well. So, if I'm Ryan Tannehill, you might be kissing your job goodbye. And there may be no looking back. I'm going to get stats up in just a bit. I'm just updating the score at the moment. So just updating that for everybody. But again, Titans up 14-3 and are doing a really, really good job on both sides of the ball, especially defensively. 5 first half sacks already. Big Jeff has, Big Jeff has 2 on his own, and everything. Breaker says Levis 2024. Lake Show says maybe too early, but I like Levis. I like Levis. At least take some shots instead of taking off, running or dinking and dunking. Keep it going. And one thing that he has to do is just make sure that be decisive but make good decisions. And not trying to prematurely make an assumption, but Levis coming to play today sheds a glimmer of hope. Titans can grab a wide receiver or offensive lineman in the first round. I agree with that. I think if Will Levis keeps showing it like this, at least consistently, then we ain't got to worry about drafting a quarterback because we got one. And you can focus, even if you're in the top 10 of the draft, you can focus on offensive line, which there is a good offensive line in this draft. You could maybe focus on a receiver, maybe if not Marvin Harrison Jr., maybe a Keon Coleman of Florida State, who is good, by the way. Or maybe you take a look at a Kool-Aid McKinstry at corner. You could definitely take a look at that. Or even a Brock Bowers at tight end. You could definitely do something like that. So, I mean, maybe a little bit too soon, but I will not stop anybody from being excited right now when it comes to Will Levis, because I'm excited right now too. And that is the honest to God truth. I am definitely excited with Will Levis so far. 12 of 19, 119 yards, 2 touchdowns. Has only been sacked once, which that was kind of on a miscommunication on the play a little bit. So I really don't put that sack on anybody. I just think there was some miscommunication. Derrick Henry, 9 carries, 39 yards, 4.3 yards a carry. D-Hop, 2 catches, 63 yards, 2 touchdowns. Phillips has 3 for 24. Chig could have had a 4th catch if he hadn't dropped one. And Burks probably should have had a couple of catches too. Big Jeff with 2 sacks. Gibby has a sack. Danico Autry with a sack. And Harold Landry as well. 5 sacks on the day for the Titans defense so far. And Eric Garror looking pretty good at punt return. He's not, he's not making the big mistake or anything. And then I got to say Ryan Stonehouse. Ryan Stonehouse has, averaging right at 49, almost 50 yards a punt. All 5 of his punts have been inside of the 20. A couple have been inside of the 10. And right now, the Tennessee Titans are doing very well so far. Atlanta is a very good defense, good run-stopping defense, and everything. So the second half is about to get ready to get started. But one thing that the Titans have to continue to do is they have got to continue to put Will Levis in positions to succeed, and Will's just got to make the right decisions. And that's another thing. Get the ball out quick, and he has definitely done that. He's moved the pocket. He's not holding the ball too long. Right now, I am loving what I'm seeing from Will Levis. But again, everybody, make sure you hit that subscribe button, hit that like button. Everybody come on back in. TNT Live as the second half is getting started. Dionard said if Tannehill would play, would have been sacked 5 times already. He probably would have been sacked a few times. Lakeshore said, been a Noel fan since the 90s, and Coleman is definitely a dog. I like Keon Coleman. I do. I'm a Noles fan. Even though I graduated from the University of Memphis, I'm a Tigers fan because I'm an alum. But I will show proof right quick. Y'all take a look over there in my man cave. I got some Seminole stuff up too. So I am definitely a Noles fan. I like the Noles. And so now we're in the second half. Falcons on the ball. And they've switched quarterbacks. They have went with Taylor Heineke now, the former Washington Commanders quarterback, coming in. Wow. Taylor Heineke coming in instead of Desmond Ridder. They're basically making a change, basically trying to see if they can maybe switch things up a little bit. He didn't prepare for Taylor Heineke. Give to Robinson. But yeah, Falcons to change quarterbacks, and that's telling you maybe they've lost some faith in Desmond Ridder. And again, if Tannehill can pass a physical, maybe Arthur Smith will give a call about Tannehill. And now, of course, Van Jefferson, the former Ram, making the catch. And right now, I think the Falcons have caught the Titans / Oilers off guard a little bit with this quarterback change. For the first time, they're actually in. For the second time, they're in tight territory. I think they got the Titans a little bit off guard. And now, basically, they're thinking Taylor Heineke can give the Falcons a shot in the arm. And Algier on 2nd and 4, maybe picks up about 2, sets up about a 3rd and short. And so the Falcons maybe have basically said, we're done with Desmond Ridder, at least for this game. I don't know how it's going to look for the Falcons going forward, but I think Arthur Smith is basically trying to do what the Titans are doing. They need a shot in the arm. 3rd and 2 now. Play action. Heineke incomplete. Tried to do a bootleg out of the pocket. Now they might have gotten themselves 3. They're at least in range for 3 points with Young Ho Koo. Good job by Landry getting outside. There's a couple of guys, but they're all covered. Good job defensively. And now Young Ho Koo on for a field goal. From 50 for Young Ho Koo. And it is good. I mean, basically a quarterback change does the Falcons some dividends. They quickly get 3 points on their first drive. And now they're basically trying to put the Titans back on their heels a little bit. And so now we have a new score, and I'm updating it. Oilers 14, Falcons 6. And if it keeps going like this, even in a loss, I could see the Titans, I could see the Falcons saying, we're going to stick with Taylor Heineke. So new score, Oilers 14, Falcons 6. And I hope y'all like me calling them the Oilers instead of the Titans, because, I mean, the Oilers are looking good where the Titans are not. And so Taylor Heineke comes in, throws 2 passes, definitely does some stuff. And Bijan Robinson gets a few yards, and the Falcons are down 14-6. Miami up 17-10 on New England. The Jets at the half up 7-3 on the Giants. Jags up 9-3 on Pittsburgh in the third. Carolina up 12-7 on Houston, so they're trying to get a win. Dallas up 33-15 on the Rams. Minnesota up 10-3 on Green Bay. 21-20 Saints up. Saints up on wow. So Grady Jarrett is out for the rest of the game with a knee injury. And sad news for the Titans, Chris Hubbard is out with a concussion, which unfortunately means things could get really bad. And so now they've went back to Andre Dillard at left tackle. And I don't know why Mike Vrabel just won't give Dylan Radins a shot. And they moved NPF back to the right side. And so now to give to Derrick Henry, picking up about 5 yards. Frazier says Ritter got a concussion. Okay. But Will Levis is going to have to watch the right side. They're going to have to protect him on that left side. They pitch it to Henry, and Henry gets tripped up. And now sets up a third down for the Tennessee Titans. And quarterback sneak, and Will Levis gets it. Easy first down for Will Levis on the quarterback sneak. And another Falcon is down. So the Falcons having some injury issues. And I'm with a lot of other people. You know, they bring Andre Dillard back in. My question is, why are you not giving Dylan Radins a shot? I mean, they need to really give him a chance. And I'm thinking that maybe this is it. But, you know, I don't know. Now, Jill Jetnick on Twitter says Desmond Ritter was evaluated for a concussion. He is now clear of a concussion, so he could go back in the game, but I think they're going to stick with they're going to probably stick with Heineke. But they say Ritter is clear of concussion protocol. And the only problem is, and I just read this tweet with Tic Tac Titan Tyler Rowland. That's going to be a problem because with Hubbard probably out with a concussion, it is, and then we have a game 4 days later on Thursday. I don't know if Chris Hubbard is going to be clear of concussion protocol in time. And like I said, I don't know because I don't like Andre Dillard's chances still in there. They need to get somebody else ready, like a Dylan Raymond. They need to really get him ready. They roll out and Levis runs, gets shoved out of bounds. Not a bad play there for Will Levis. And so Will Levis, he looks, you know, he goes play action, bootleg. He looks, tries to see somebody, but there's nobody open. He runs, gets 5 yards. Not a bad play there for Will Levis. Second and 5, give to Henry. Henry picking up the tough yards, picking up those dog yards. And that is a first down for Big King Henry. And now across the 50 at the 49 of the Falcons. Now the Oilers are on the move. I know a lot of you are still coming on back in. Titans down. Oilers up 14-6. Oh, Ritter's in trouble. And that was a very smart play there by Levis. Levis was going play action. Ellis had none of it. Nobody picked him up. And Levis was like, let me get rid of this ball. Very smart play by Will Levis there. But there was some confusion there. Ellis came scot-free. Nobody could pick him up. He came through like a speeding bullet. Levis calling the protection. Get rid of it. Got it to Hopkins. Probably picks up about 4, maybe 5 yards there. And it sets up a manageable third down. Now, then Hopkins maybe could have kept running there instead of maybe looking for the spin move. But 3rd and 6, not bad. They've been 4 for 10 on third down, so about 40%. And I mean, a design run, a very interesting call there. High snap, and Levis completely runs up the middle. So 4th and 3, question is, do you go for it or do you punt it? It looks like they're going to go for it here on 4th and 3. Gutsy call. But I think they're going to try to see if they can draw them off sides. And he gets it out to Burks. Burks stretches the hand. Yeah, Burks makes the catch. Burks makes the catch, is in bounds, reaches his hand out, reaches his arm out to extend past the first down. He does run into the official. I mean, Burks is not intentionally trying to run him over. He's trying to stretch for the first down. He can't stop himself. So it is a first down. You've got to be kidding me. That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call, but then they call offensive pass interference on DeAndre Hopkins, basically saying he set a pick. That is a horrible call. But they call it on D-Hop, saying that he set a pick. And so we're going to take a quick breather for a second. Titans up for I keep saying Titans. I'm so used to saying, I was trying to say Oilers. Oilers 14, Oilers 14, Falcons 6. Going to take a quick breather for just a second. I'm back, everybody. Just had to take a couple of bites of some snacks. But before we do go any further, I definitely want to give a shout out to a reporter that works at my job at Fox 13. I got to give a shout out to my man, JP, Jeremy Pierre, for getting me this this Earl Campbell 75th anniversary jersey, as y'all can see. So I am definitely glad to have gotten this. It was basically a surprise. I wasn't even expecting to get it, but I was working one day, and him and our photographer. Okay, so they basically changed it. They said that it was a catch. It was a catch, would have been a first down. They would have it would have been a first down, but then they called a pass interference, and instead of Atlanta taking over in almost in Titans territory or close to it, they're gonna get a chance to punt the football. So I mean, but I thank my guy, JP, Jeremy Pierre, for that jersey, and my guy Marcus. So I'm gonna post that on I'll post that on social media later on today, because I think I'm gonna see if I can get Earl, and I'm gonna see if I can get Earl Campbell to sign it and send it back to me, and I'm gonna get that hung up. So Stonehouse gets to punt it away, and it goes into the end zone. And they're gonna stick with Taylor Heineke. Wow. The Giants going with Tommy DeVito, a third quarterback for the Giants, and they score and go up 10-7 on the Jets. And they're sticking with Taylor Heineke right now. They are not going back to Desmond Ridder, even though he is cleared of concussion protocol. And now they give to Cordell Patterson. And right now, I mean, Taylor Heineke has given a little something to this offense a bit, and so they're using that. They got 4 yards there with Cordell Patterson, 2nd and 6. Robinson back and caught by Kyle Pitts. And right now, Taylor Heineke looking pretty good, so I think they're going to stick with him. So they're definitely trying to run some up tempo here, maybe trying to keep the Titans off guard a little bit. I'm glad to see Tier Tart back in the game because he does help. And they give to Bijan Robinson, and Robinson is getting stuffed. Aziz Al-Shire, Big Jeff in on the play. Bijan gets absolutely nothing. And so Titans are definitely playing well defensively. And Eric Guerra getting snaps. I'm impressed with him. He's actually not done too bad. Titans look like they're blitzing. Tried to, Arden Key almost came in on the blitz, could have gotten a sack. And so now 3rd and 13. Falcons are 0 of 4 on 3rd down of 8 or more. Heineke got a man. And Hodge makes the catch and gets the first down. Man.
Talk about getting the merit badge. This is where you get your merit badge. You know you're going to get tagged. You're catching the ball right in the teeth of the zone, and they're just teeing off on you. Great job by Hodge catching that ball and tucking it away. Now some momentum is building for Atlanta.
But now Atlanta, I think they got something. They may keep with Heineke going forward, even going into their next game. Bijan Robinson trying to make a tough run, maybe pick up about 6. Atlanta, they're picking up some rhythm. Philomatic said Minshew deja vu. Yeah, that it definitely could give that sense of feel. Dion says Fulton playing better as of late. I mean, Fulton's actually doing pretty good so far. But yeah, the way this game is kind of turning a bit, it does have a Minshew kind of a feel because we didn't prepare for Heineke. And now Heineke to London. Nice catch over the middle. Pickup of 21 to Drake London. And right now the Falcons got some rhythm. Man. But that's the thing when you bring in a backup quarterback, a veteran backup quarterback, who could be ready to come in cold. And the thing about it, defensively, you're not prepared for that.
29 points a game, 12 rebounds, played a little bit at USC. And I remember asking him about it. He said, you know what, I believe.
And so that is the fear you have when a backup quarterback comes in the game. It's like, this is why you got to take advantage of everything that you get. Like in that drive before we had to punt the ball before the half, you could have gotten 3 points out of there. Levis went deep instead of going short. And you could have possibly gotten 3 points there. It should be 17-6 now, but now Atlanta has a chance to close within 1 if they do it right. Heineke throwing deep. Tried to go for Mac Hollins, incomplete. Oh, very interesting news. Kenny Pickett has a rib injury. Mitch Trubisky is in Pittsburgh against the Jags, so we may be going up against Kenny Pickett Thursday night. Against Mitch Trubisky Thursday night. Give to Cordell Patterson, and he is stuffed. But I can't lie. Fulton has actually played well today so far. So far, so good. But we'll see. 3rd down and 7 now. So we're in 3rd down, 3:22 to go. Falcons down 14-6 to the Tennessee Oilers Titans. Heineke dropping back, trying to get out of pressure. Tried to go to Bijan Robinson. Pressure was coming, incomplete. And it looks like they're going to have to go for a field goal here. Young Ho Koo. But Heineke has come in. So Drake London is being evaluated maybe for a concussion. Young Ho Koo from 39. Yeah, he hit one from 29, hit one from 49, hit one from 39, and it is good. So, I mean, the Falcons, they're starting to claw back into this game.
Bro, I told you I was wearing the gold leather. You know I just got this. That's exactly why I told you I was wearing mine. There's no way you told me. Yes, I did. No, you didn't. We can check the replay. Do it.
Progressive. One thing no one would challenge: saving money when you bundle home and auto with Progressive.
Should I take the hat off? Take the hat off. The shoes, everything, man. We look stupid. Ameritrade.
And so now we have a new score. Oilers 14, Falcons 9. The Falcons, they are clawing back into this game. And just like the Oilers Titans need a shot in the arm. Now it looks like the Falcons have gotten that shot in the arm a little bit. And Taylor Heineke. And you gotta remember, Heineke, he can win some games.
What'd you say?
You're welcome, America. Don't need the same Duracell batteries that have power Williams Racing. Until you do. Duracell is a proud partner of Williams Racing.
So Titans are definitely got some work to do. The Titan Oilers have work to do, but 14-9. But so far, good job. Again, I give a shout out to my guy Jeremy Pierre and my guy Marcus Johnson for this Oilers Earl Campbell jersey that they gave to me. I'm gonna try to I'm gonna see if I can get it cleaned, and then I'm gonna try to send it down. I'm gonna try to see if I can get in contact with Earl Campbell's family and see if he will be gracious enough to autograph that jersey. And if that is so, I will be ecstatic and then be able to hang that up somewhere. So 14-9, about 3 minutes to go. I wanted to switch it up a little bit with my hat. But Will Levis, 7 of 7 when it's under 2.5 seconds over that time. He's, I believe, 7 of 13, I think. But Will Levis has actually looked really good. Give to Henry. Henry got room. Henry gets tripped up. Oh, if Henry doesn't get tripped up, he might be going the distance. And like I said, if Henry doesn't get tripped up, if he doesn't get tripped up before, he tried to keep his balance. He's got 13 carries, 71 yards now. But if he doesn't get tripped up, we might have been making a house call. Give to Henry again, but he gets stuffed at the line.
We've got an update from Phil in New York.
Okay, thank you, Ben. Jacksonville Jaguars, Trevor Lawrence. There's a perfect pass to Travis Etienne, who goes 56 yards.
Ooh.
Jacksonville 17 over Pittsburgh. Back to you, Ben, in the game.
Thank you, Phil.
That's it, Tennessee's chasing in this division.
Damn, maybe I should have started Trevor Lawrence. Well, no, I did start Trevor Lawrence. Oops. And I got ET in. Yes, indeed. Got me a touchdown pass. Levis going deep again. He's got Hopkins again. 3 for 3. My goodness. The Levis Hopkins connection is hot. Touchdown Titans. Look at Will Levis. 3 for 3. I think DeAndre Hopkins is liking Will Levis. Three deep passes to Hopkins, 3 touchdowns. Oh my goodness. That is beautiful. And the corner had no chance. Beautiful pass by Will Levis. 184 yards, 3 touchdowns, all to DeAndre Hopkins. My goodness. A 3-touchdown game for DeAndre Hopkins. He had his first 100-yard game as a Titan against Indianapolis. And now, of course, he's had his first touchdowns as a Titan. And now a 3 TD game. I think DeAndre Hopkins might be like, I want to stick with this guy. And already, Will Levis has more touchdown passes in one game than Ryan Tannehill has the whole season. Yep, I think we're sticking with Will Levis the rest of the way. Ryan Tannehill smiling with Will Levis now, but I think Ryan Tannehill better realize the only job he has to do is to keep encouraging Will Levis because he ain't getting back on the field again. What a play! I mean, my God, Will Levis has me stoked. I'm like, I might need to pick him up on my fantasy team. Will Levis already 15 of 23, 188, 3 TDs. Hopkins, 4 catches, 128, 3 scores. Oh my God. This would have never happened with Tannehill. I will tell you, this would not have happened with Tannehill. Levis more TDs than Tannehill. I'm like, maybe my faith is being restored here. Crazy Jamal says, am I dreaming? I'm like, no, you are not dreaming. You are alive. My God, that's beautiful. D-Hop might say, I think I want to stick around a couple more years. I don't think D-Hop's getting traded. I don't think D-Hop's getting traded, and probably Derrick Henry ain't getting traded either. And even if he did, I think Will Levis has given us some hope. Heineke pass complete to Hodge. Hodge breaks away. Is still on his feet, but he might be coming back because there's a flag on the play.
Excellent play by Cordell Hodge to extend that. Prior to the pass holding, defense number 33.
Oh, Dad, they called defensive holding on Eric Garrer. So it looks like this play, a big play, is going to stand to Hodge. I mean, they might start making some Will Levis burgers with extra mayo. With extra mayo. I don't know. Maybe my crazy tail might actually try some coffee with mayo. Maybe I might. But it ain't going to be much. But on the other side, I can't lie. Taylor Heineke doing some good stuff. I might start putting some light mayo on my burgers. Shoot. Maybe give me a little Helmsman. Mayo. Ooh. Like Philip, as the great undercover brother once said, extra mayo for me, please. And so now we head into the fourth quarter. Titans up 21-9, but the Falcons are on the move and threatening.
The three for me only at Chili's. Serves up bottomless drinks, bottomless chips and salsa, and an entree with sides starting at just $10.99.
So we are going into the fourth quarter. Oilers up 21-9. Will Levis, 3 touchdown passes on the day, all to DeAndre Hopkins. Hopkins, his second 100-yard game of the year. I think Hopkins' targets are definitely going to go up. Duke Mayo. Mayo on my burgers. Zach says, Levis looks legit. Hey, right now, he does. MHVACR says D-Hop. And I think D-Hop's going to want to stick with Levis. I think D-Hop's going to want to stick with Levis. I don't think they're going to go back to Tannehill. King Isaac, what the heck is going is going on? I'm going to tell you. Will Levis showing out. Will Levis playing some football. D-Hop is showing out. I haven't seen the offense look like this in a long time. I mean, first time in a while we scored more than 21. We had 3 TDs. We're used to scoring like right at 17. We're already at 21. Yeah, again, Tannehill's only spot is on the sideline. Tannehill does not need to get back on the field ever again for this team right now. Even if there are some losses, the only way Tannehill maybe gets back in is if there's an injury. And even if that, I go to Malik. I go to Malik if there's an injury. Tannehill should not play the rest of the day. Yeah, old Bum Phillips might be proud. And of course, Billy White Shoes Johnson will be inducted into the Ring of Honor December 17th when we wear Oiler Blue again. And on 2nd and 3, the Titans stuff Bijan Robinson again. And that'll be the second time the Titans will wear the Oiler Blues against the Texans. I'm like, I think I'm starting to get some faith in again. Like, I am starting to believe. Third and 1 here. Pitch to Robinson. He gets free, and Robinson scoots in for a touchdown. And just like that, Atlanta is back in the game, and I can see Arthur Smith saying, you know what? We're going to go with Taylor Heineke going forward. Bijan Robinson gets in. Yeah, nobody set the edge there. Bijan Robinson got free. Blocks were good. And Falcons get in for a touchdown. And this has become a ball game. And so the Falcons is now definitely a one-score game. So Bijan Robinson gets his first. Will Levis throws his first touchdown of his career. And now Bijan Robinson runs for his first touchdown of his career.
something as simple as tossing the ball and doing an accurate toss out there. Yeah, 3 scoring drives now for Taylor Heineke since he came in. Couple of field goals.
Yeah, I think the Falcons, they might stick with Taylor Heineke even after this week because he's come in 3 drives, 3 scoring drives. They're not going back to Desmond Ridder. And Arthur Smith has been a part of a situation like this before. It was the same thing. During that 2019 season. The young Marcus Mariota was struggling, so what did they do? They went to the veteran Ryan Tannehill, and he really gave them some juice. And maybe for the Falcons, that might be the same thing. Yeah, but Narv dude is right. I think we're going forward with Will Levis the rest of the way. Ever since the second time Malik has been in, early in the first half or second quarter, he has not been back in since. And I think they're going to keep it that way. No more of this 2 quarterback system. They're going to keep Will Levis in the game. Levis gets it away. Got it to Chris Moore. Big play, but there could be a flag on the play. Could be coming back.
Flag thrown sometimes along the line of scrimmage. You think it was the defense offside? Because there wasn't a lot to that in terms of holding or anything like that you would expect. Now they're walking back. Yeah.
If they're walking back. And that is illegal formation on Andre Dillard.
Cover up. And there it is right there. Burks on that side in the backfield, not covering up the left tackle.
Dillard not up on the line of scrimmage, and that's just a dumb penalty. That is, again, dumb stuff that hurts the team. If I'm Vrabel, I'm like, get me Dylan Radins. Dillard hurt us in any way possible. First and 15, give to Derrick Henry. Henry trying to spin away. They keep pushing the pile. And they pick up maybe half of that, maybe at least almost half of that back. And once again, the Eagles stay hot. I mean, Eagles Commanders playing a heck of a ball game, 24-all. So 2nd and 9, they pick up 6 on that first play. Y'all let me know if the audio is still good. I think the audio has been going pretty good since that one hiccup. So I think so far so good. 2nd and 9, which it could have been 2nd and 4. Give to Henry again, and he is stopped. Maybe picks up about 1, maybe 2. And it sets up a 3rd down. And then I was looking on my fantasy team. My fantasy team doing all right so far. But I think a lot of guys that are on my opponent's team don't play until later. So we'll see. A lot of my guys are playing now. Levis gets it away. Pressure was coming. And, I mean, Dillard was trying to help. Petit Ferreira had his issue there on the right side. On Yamada. Oh. Levis goes into the tent immediately. I'm hoping it's nothing. And another touchback from Stonehouse. He boomed the heck out of it. And Will Levis grimacing a little bit, and this is what you feared. This is what you feared with this offensive line, that at some point you might get Levis hurt. And now Levis grimacing a bit. Hopefully it's nothing major. The missus chiming in, saying hello, not feeling well. A Titans win will be a good remedy. I think for a lot of us that would be a good remedy, is a Titans win. Definitely see about that. I appreciate you tuning in, Miss Sunshine Lavender, very much indeed.
Pixelate Pro from Verizon and get Pixelate Pro and Pixel Watch 2 on them.
Want a smarter way? Introducing the new Swivel Power Mop, an all-in-one cleaning tool with a 360-degree swivel head that goes places a regular mop just can't. Mop smarter with the new Swivel Power Mop. Mystery lurks around every corner. What are you scared of? The dark. This Halloween, you turn off your lights.
Something's happening to me.
So oh my goodness. I hope Will Levis is not seriously hurt. Maybe just just taking a look, maybe just take a precaution. Was hit on the throw, maybe kind of just got the wind knocked out of him a little bit. Somebody on Twitter said, "Can't never have anything. Can't never have nothing nice. Why is he in the tent?"
Order a Cajun style turkey at your local Popeyes this holiday season.
And a lot of people said, "Did we just break our new toy already?"
Is sponsored by Popeye's Louisiana Kitchen. Love that chicken from Popeye.
I'm like, oh my God, can't have nothing nice.
There's only one. Jack's Barbecue.
Ah, yes, Jack's Barbecue is a good spot for food. But I'm hoping that Will Levis is not seriously injured and just taking a precaution. Taylor Heineke trying to throw, and he throws it out of bounds, incomplete. But Taylor Heineke has been a breath of fresh air for Atlanta. But I'm like, oh my God, did they just hurt our new toy already? But this offensive line. I mean, I don't know if that was NPF or Andre Dillard, but Dillard getting his quarterback hurt again. Play action, not going for a Shire. Al-Shire. And now a late flag's coming in. And it looks like it's going to be against the Falcons. Hope Levis is okay. Yeah, I hope so too. Because that means if Levis is out for any period, this game could turn on its head really fast. Drake London, groin injury, questionable to return. Heineke under pressure, gets hit as he throws. Incomplete, Hooker on coverage, and then a late flag comes in. That is way after the play is over. That is not a pass interference. You should not call that. Yep, Hooker's looking back for the ball. Should be no play. Thank you. Thank you. Excellent job. Excellent call. No flag on the play. Now I can understand it if Amani was not even looking back for the football, but Hooker, you can see he's looking back for the ball, and that flag was extremely late. And Levis is back. Levis looks like he's going back in. He looks like he's fine, ready to go. So Levis looks like he's good to go. I was getting nervous too, y'all. I was getting nervous too. High punt, Eric Guerra might have a shot of returning here. Gets the few yards he can get and gets out of bounds. So we're going to see what that flag is on. And yeah, I see Jerry Gray over there, and they got some former Titan coaches. I think it's something maybe on the Titans or the Oilers. Yeah, Vrabel was definitely not happy with Trey Avery on that play. Levis looks like he's good to go. And so we got about 11 minutes to go in this game. Titans up 21-16, but the defense has made a huge stop. So Titans 20, Oilers 21, Falcons 16. But I am just this game has been a trip. This has been a good football game all the way around. But D Hop is on his thing today. Levis on his thing today.
The new Subway MVP rewards charge you points when you order. Super Bowl MVPs really do get all the perks. I'm talking about Subway MVP. It's a way bigger deal. You get a trophy for that? I wish. Get rewarded like an MVP. Join now and get 50% off any foot long.
So what a game. I'm definitely having fun with this. And I mean, the Titans are about 11 minutes away. They got to keep going. And what they need to do is just protect Will Levis. Don't get the young man hurt before. And I think they were checking. They taped up his left arm. Maybe it was bleeding a little bit. And they taped it up. So Looks like crisis avoided. Give to Henry going left. Picks up a couple of yards there. And of course, you know,
Is there a market for Ryan Tannehill? Does somebody call and say, hey, we want to try and bring him in? And would you even consider that if you were the Titans?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. If somebody calls for Ryan Tannehill, like the Falcons, I'd do it in a heartbeat. I don't care what the compensation is. And they try to give it to a quick screen to Tajay Spears. And Spears, I got to give it to him. He gets a little bit out of nothing because that could have been a big loss, but instead, at least picks up a couple. Was, I mean, dead to right behind the line, gets away, and at least made a little something out of nothing. But man, D-Hop, one from 47, one from 16, and from 61. 3rd and 4 now, so instead of that being like a 3rd and maybe 8 or 9, it's like a 3rd and 4. Levis, throw, catch. And that'll be Chig. Chig making a catch finally. Of course, he dropped a big wide open play. That one definitely makes up for it. I agree. Over 200 yards passing for Will Levis. But nice play by Will Levis there. I like this formation like a pistol almost. Give to Henry, play action. Oh, that was almost picked off by Ellis. Yeah, and that nearly could have been picked off there.
Just throw it away, throw it into the ground. You got your tight end there. It's not going to be intentional grounding. Will Levis was lucky to get away with that. It's the pressure that he's faced in the pocket also. The play action didn't fool that one pass rusher who didn't find him.
Yeah, and so that was probably Will Levis's first bad throw of the day. Give to Spears. Spears showing the wheels. Spears gets away. And Spears. Nice run there. And I think if he doesn't run it to his own guy, he might still be running. I mean, Tajay Spears. This dude could be a star. If he doesn't run into Kyle Phillips there, I think he's still running. Tajay Spears, a breath of fresh air. He takes advantage of any opportunity he can get. Play action, give to Henry on the dump off. See if Henry can get something. And that's a smart play. Nice check down there to Derrick Henry on 1st down. That is not a bad play there. So we're now at 2nd and 6. We are inside of, I believe, inside of about 8 minutes. Derrick Henry, 17 carries, 82 yards. Tajay, 3 carries for 27. Give to Henry. Henry almost has some room, but there is a flag. And it looks like it's going to be something against the Falcons. So that's on David Onyemata, the defensive lineman.
Because he knows that it's a technique that you almost have to semi-teach. You don't want them to overdo, but when you're getting double team, you want to absorb that double team so your linebackers can come up and fill the gaps.
And so first down and then some. Inside of 8 minutes to go, Titans, Oilers threatening. They're inside. They're at the Falcon 32. Give to Henry again. Tries to cut back. And Onyemata making the play there saying, look, I got me for that flag. Loss of 1 there. Yeah, because if you hold to a field goal, it's a 1-score game. Still, it'll be 24-16. It's an 8-point game. But if you get a touchdown, and I think I might have just saw something, y'all might want to get ready. Levis throw it deep again. Caught again. NWI. TD. Touchdown Titans. Number 4 for Will Levis. Touchdown Titans. And that could just about do it. NWI. Wow. 4-touchdown game. Nice double move. He just has to get under it. A 4-touchdown game for Will Levis. Kick is up for Nick Folk and is absolutely perfect. I mean, Will Levis dropping dimes. I guarantee you, Will Levis is going to get talked about. New score, Titans 28. Oilers 28. Falcons 16. And I got to tell you, I might have to go get me a Will Levis jersey. And yeah, for once, Mike Vrabel can smile. And thank God he's put this double quarterback crap to bed. 234 yards, 4 touchdowns in Levis's debut. I'm with D09. Will Levis. That's my teammate. My quarterback. It's my quarterback. I agree. That X saying he started the next game. You damn Skippy. You damn Skippy. He's starting the next game. I see no reason to change it up. But Will Levis is on a whole nother level. Will Levis is that dude. All right, Heineke under pressure, sacked by Harold Landry. Hopefully that wasn't face mask. Sack on the play. Harold Landry is second of the game. All right, Heineke back to pass, gets it caught to Miller.
So, Jay, would you gamble here if you pick up 11 yards and you've got 4th and 1 and down 12
But Will Levis is that dude right now. Heineke under pressure, almost got sacked again, gets away, trying to pick up the fourth down on his own, and he's going to be short. About fourth and a yard. I mean, Heineke was about to get sacked again. And they're going to go for 4th and 1 with 5:43 to go. Pass up, caught by Van Jefferson. Jay Small said, let's go. Yep, mainstream national media is going to be talking about this guy. William Jones says, damn Malik, it's Levis' team now. I am agreeing with that. That's what we need. Derek's like, I like you, Malik, but Levis will be the guy until you can stand in the pocket. MHVACR like, here's the door, Ryan. So, yeah, Ryan's done. Ryan's done right now. Even if Will Levis comes back and has a struggle the next game, you know, you still give Will Levis that experience.
Stay tuned for the NFL Today update delivered by Little Caesars, time permitting. We have under 5 minutes here in Nashville.
James, he talked about it without Jeffrey Simmons, second short, down a distance where a lot of people take a shot. Now, you don't have to.
And so now 2nd and 1 after that catch by Hodge. Flag on the play. Might be off false start. Yeah, Arthur Smith looks pissed. I'm like, what's going on? It's like they say I haven't blown the play yet, and I'm like, well, why is the flag thrown? What's going on here? So still 2nd and 1.
This is the first part of this drive that the Falcons won where they needed to get a quick stretch and get the ball.
They go to Algier. He gets the first down and tries to get more and does.
Physical contact runner
Atlanta's not quitting.
to get out of your way to try and tackle because he's coming at you. He's coming at you low. Yeah, but this guy ran, like he said, James, for 1,000 yards last year. Nice to have both of them back.
I mean, but, oh my God, I am stoked. Heineke back to pass play action. Has a man. Got it to Mac Hollins. And they're trying to go quick. So, Will Levis, touchdown passes, 47, 16, 61, 33. But Heineke's turning in a pretty nice performance for Atlanta, which I think they stick with him. And Heineke under pressure again. Sacked by Landry, and I think this time they're going to call Landry. Maybe he clotheslined him again. They try to make up because they didn't call it the last time. That's a bad call. Let's see. Oh. Maybe it is. Yeah, Landry nearly took his head off. Yeah, I mean, Landry nearly took his head off. And dag rabbit, Scotty Miller caught touchdown. Yep, Vrabel, they running prevent. And they deal not like Leather's going to save Vrabel's job. And yeah, I mean, Leathers could save Vrabel's job. But Atlanta not quitting. Yeah, they tried to go after Eric Guerra. Guerra got caught looking in the backfield a little bit, and Scotty Miller makes them pay. Well, game's not over yet.
For the Atlanta Falcons, and Arthur Smith decided to make the change at quarterback to Taylor Heineke.
I love what we're seeing. Two teams that were averaging around 17 points a game. This is a scoring fest. This is the most points the Titans have scored this whole season. 27 twice in their 2 wins. It's also the most points Atlanta has allowed. They haven't allowed over 24 points all year. Titans have 28 with 3 timeouts and 3:46 in the 2-minute. You kick this ball away even though you're down 5 here and try and get a stop again defensively for the Falcons.
And so now 28-23. And yeah, this is the most points the Titans have scored ever since the 27 they scored against the Packers last season. But new score 28-23. We could prepare for an onside kick here. But Heineke is trying to save this game for the Falcons, and I think a onside kick is coming. There, I'm saying I can't believe this game is determining our team direction. It is. Reyes says if Vrabel loses this game and just a squib kick, Phillips don't fumble the ball. And he goes down. And I'm with you, John. If Vrabel loses this game, his job is in jeopardy. Oh my God! Did somebody just say Nick Akini Westbrook? Oh my God! Some of these announcers don't pay attention to the Tiger. They don't call names right. Derrick Henry trying to get outside. He's close to 100 yards.
Henry's 20th carry, and that was the number that James and I talked about at the beginning of the game. We wanted to see Derrick Henry get 20 carries the 2 games that he's had.
23 straight games scoring fewer than 28 points. That has been broken. 3:35 to go here in this game. 20 carries, 95 yards. It's a 93, so he's closing in on 100 yards. He's already over 100 yards. Receiving. And usually when Derrick Henry gets 20 carries, the Titans usually win. Picks up the first down and then some. Henry over 100 yards rushing.
fumble or off-center snap.
Okay. We are back. Had a little small issue. So Nathan, hey, thank you for Nathan, thank you for letting me know of that. I appreciate it. Welcome into the channel.
That'd be a quick. It's the quarterback.
But Derrick Henry over 100 yards rushing. Nathan said I had the Falcons 3.5. I almost was gonna. I would have bet on the Falcons too, and I'm glad I didn't. And it just it makes me sick. It makes me sick that anytime I want to bet against the Titans, they want to find a way to win. They want to find a way to win.
Nothing new for these two franchises. They've been playing close.
I mean, I see Miami has defeated the New England Patriots 31-17. Giants up 10-7 on the Jets with a minute 36 to go in the fourth. Jets have a 4th and 10. Jags, unfortunately, XD Gamer, looks like you might be happy. 20-10 with 2 minutes to go. Minnesota up 24-10 on Green Bay, which I don't mind that. New Orleans 35, Indianapolis 27, which I don't mind that either. Levis. And Levis probably should have gotten rid of that. But Levis basically was trying to keep the clock going. So, I mean, I kind of get that instead of stopping the clock. And now the Falcons have to use their last timeout. Yeah, I do kind of agree with that. I was like, maybe you could have gotten the ball away, but you forced Atlanta to use that last timeout, so I'm okay with that. I do see that. Tannehill acting like he's so happy. Yeah. He's probably happy the Titans are winning, but he's mad because it's like, I ain't going to get my job back. I would like to see him hit it out of bounds or at least. There they go. Inside the 15, another nice punt for Ryan Stonehouse. It's 8th, but he's done well. Narv Dude, another super chat, says, Gracias, Truth, for the great cover of this game. Levis is the man, go Titan. Narv Dude, thank you so much for the super chat. I definitely do appreciate that very, very much. Jason, I'd like to see Henry do something. Well, he's rushed over 100 yards. Clay said, look like I missed our best game. Levis, 4 TDs. Yup. But the Falcons are in position. Heineke throw, ball batted down at the line of scrimmage. Coordinator Hayes said, we got hope if the Falcons get a field goal because he got a +3.5. Only way Tannehill keeps his job is if the Falcons win. No, I don't think so. Even if the Titans lose this game, Will Levis has looked so good. Will Levis has looked good. They gotta keep with him. He's like, yeah, I'm late. 4 TDs for Levis. So, yep. You corrected that. That's cool. But Nathan, I appreciate you. But now 2 minutes to go. I mean, it's 28-23. But no matter what. And I thought I saw Corey Levin was in the game. I'm going to have to go back and see that because I actually have the game recorded so I could go back and watch this game.
Juniors, that's your cue. One for you and for your friends to go. Taking you into they'll never.
So, has Burks played the whole game? Majority, yeah. Yep, D-Hop did hit the hat trick. And Burks, I don't think he's had maybe one catch this game. Yeah, no, he's had 2 targets, no catches. But the thing is, Levis put some good passes on Burks. One, he hesitated just a little bit. One, early on, Levis had a beautiful throw, but hesitated a little bit. And that allowed the defender to get there and knock it away at the last second. Burks almost caught it. And in the second one, I think Levis put good touch on it, but maybe a little bit too much touch. And a little too much touch. And, Burks was catching it, but ended up out of bounds. I should get back out there. Just saw a Derrick Henry Verizon commercial. And so that was cool having Derrick Henry in there. But yes, appreciate everybody being here. I know we've had almost 38, 35, 36 people in here. Everybody, I would appreciate each and every one of you looking on right now. Please smash that like button for me. If you are new to the channel, like Nathan Hale and Jay Small, go ahead and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Hit that bell and hit all on your notifications so that way you know when I go live. Of course, I will be doing a TNT post game either later on tonight or definitely tomorrow. So definitely stay tuned for that. But 2 minutes to go. Falcons down 5. Heineke trying to run for the first down. I think he's a little short. And they're going to go for it. And the Titans have all 3 of their timeouts. Oh, and Van Jefferson drops it. Had the first down and dropped it. And that essentially is the ball game. Man, that is not just stopping the drive. That ends the game. And the Titans find a way in a game where everything was needed for the Titans to win. But maybe the season is not over yet. Dre Valley said they took Ritter out. Concussion. Although he was cleared of concussion protocol, they stuck with Taylor Heineke. And Will Levis looked like an NFL quarterback today. Excellent debut. That is ball game. And Clay, yep, I'm going to have to eat my words a little bit. Maybe the season isn't over yet. And now a lot of people are saying, well, why was Will Levis not playing the whole time? And that's what a lot of people are saying now. A lot of people in the nation are going to be like, why was Will Levis not playing the whole time? This guy wasn't even the backup. And that's going to do it. Will Levis wins his first start. So Will Levis, and there's his family. Will Levis will probably get a game ball. His first start, his first win. Arthur Smith probably going to congratulate a lot of the Titan players that he knows, some of the other coaches. And there's Arthur Smith giving a hug to Derrick Henry. Again, I got nothing but love for Arthur Smith. and the Tennessee Titans get the win and save their season, potentially. And the Jets and the Giants are tied at 10. I'm definitely going to continue looking at some other games going on, but the Titans get the win where the Giants thought they had the game won. But what a game for Will Levis. I mean, Will Levis looked like a football player. But I guess I'm about to eat my words. I'm about to eat some crow just a little bit. I got to give Will Levis credit. I mean, I didn't say, I just hoped Will Levis would do well, but I mean, I'm just glad that Mike Vrabel dicked that whole double quarterback thing in the mud because he was about to get himself fired for that. But, I mean, a absolutely impressive outing by Will Levis. I mean, let's take a look at the stats for Will Levis. Finishes the game 19 of 28, 238 yards. Finishes 238 yards, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. Derrick Henry, 22 carries, 101 yards. D-Hop, 4 catches, 128 yards, 3 TDs. The Titans get 6 sacks from their defense, 2 for Harold Landry, 2 for Big Jeff. Gibby and Autry get in on the sack party as well. Nick Folk didn't even have to kick a field goal. Touchdown, 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 touchdown. And Ryan Stonehouse, averaging 52 yards a punt. His longest was 72 yards. Very, very, very impressive. And we're definitely going to get ready to celebrate. Yep, we won. Crazy Jamal said, I'm about to go get me some mayo right now. I think everybody going to start putting mayo on their burger. Narvdu says, Will Levis gets game ball. I agree. Dion says, I'm out. Appreciate the show. Appreciate y'all being in. Hawk about to have some mayo and coffee. Yeah. Jacques and Hawk, I know he going to have some. Yep, he's going to definitely have some mayo. Because he did it. I saw his video earlier this week. Tremaine says, Levis impressed me, but Neek still needs work. I agree. Very, very promising. And Chantel Williamson, woo-hoo. I know that's right. Glad to get a victory. But everybody, again, make sure everybody who's in here, give a like to the show. If you're new like Chantel, welcome in. About to get ready to call it a day. Again, subscribe to the channel, and we will definitely do a post game tomorrow about this game. Probably going to do a post game maybe tomorrow afternoon. Definitely going to talk about this game and everything, and talk about this great victory for the Tennessee Titans as the Tennessee Titans improve to 3-4, winning 28-23, and have some momentum going to Pittsburgh in 4 days. Hopefully, maybe we'll see if Chris Hubbard can get out of concussion protocol. That means he's going to have to practice very quickly, but I don't know if he'll make it out of concussion protocol. I just hope they don't start Andre Dillard. Again, also make sure you download Spotify, iHeartRadio, Apple, and Google Podcasts as well. And everybody, it's been fun. We've had a good time. I'm sitting here watching Giants-Jets as the Giants have the ball and are trying to, if they score a touchdown, they'll win this game. If they kick a field goal, the Jets will get a shot. So 10-10. Blackjack 1414 says, is that life I see in Tennessee? Hell yeah, Hawk set himself up with the Mayo coffee. Yeah, I mean, I do think there is some light. There's a little bit of life with the Tennessee Titans, and I mean, it's from Will Levis. It sure is. Thank you, Blackjack 1414. But Titans get the win 28-23. I appreciate everybody tuning in. We have had a great audience here. Make sure y'all check out everything going forward. And I'm finna get out of here. I'm finna enjoy the rest of this football Sunday. I think I'm gonna get my food heated up, get ready to watch Bengals 49ers, and I believe also another game. Yeah, Bengals 49ers, and then also I do not see a game on Fox. I think they just ended it. So, yeah, finna get ready to watch Bengals 49ers. So, everybody, thank y'all for tuning into the show. Thank y'all for tuning in. I am Blue Enforcer, aka The Truth. Make sure y'all follow me on Facebook or at TNT Enforcers, on Instagram at Titans_N_Truth, and also on Twitter X at TNT Blue Enforcer. I'm going to put up the picture of the jersey in just a bit as well. So y'all catch up. Y'all take a look at that, and I will see y'all tomorrow for TNT post game. I'm probably going to go live maybe around 1, 2 o'clock tomorrow. Maybe I'll do something like that, or I'll do tomorrow evening. So get ready for that, and I will see y'all when I see y'all. And tighten up, because that's all we know how to do. Enjoy the victory, y'all.